Hello and welcome back to the channel, and today you find me in the village of Washington exploring a local sand quarry that has been converted into a nature reserve featuring a lake and a small bridge. So let's head on up this footpath and see what we can find. The ground underfoot is extremely squelchy. Something I hadn't planned for, as I've got completely inappropriate shoes on today, but this is something that Sussex is well known for. The low areas can be very swamp-like, hence the South Downs became a major trade route for crossing the county. So I'm hoping you can all hear me well. The microphone for my camera is not where I expected it to be, so bit of an impromptu video this one, and I sort of grabbed my bag and want to get the microphone out and nowhere to be seen. Yeah, clearly I've got inappropriate footwear on for this mission. Just starting to see the primroses blossoming. So I'm just stopping to point out all of these dilapidated greenhouses. You can see they've all been fenced off down there. But sad to see all the glass is broken on them. Obviously come under disuse, and property's changed now to domestic rather than agricultural. Here also used to be a quarry, and what's happened is over time this has been used for landfill. So basically a lot of West Sussex rubbish has been dumped into what used to be a big hole in the ground, and then earth has been put over the top of it, and then probably where that black thing is about there, I'll try and zoom in on it. on it there, that will be where they're basically letting the methane out from all of the rubbish underneath. This video was to access the quarry. I'd read online that the quarry had been turned into a nature reserve, and there was a lake, a path around the lake and a little bridge that you could go over. People told stories on Google, on the reviews, that they were walking their dogs there and it's a lovely place to walk. Unfortunately, that's not the case. Looks like it's an old industrial quarry and hasn't been turned into any kind of nature reserve. There was no access to the quarry that I could see. There were some gates at the top, however there was no footpaths there, and there were no signs to say that you were allowed to enter the quarry. In fact, the opposite, lots of signs saying do not enter, risk and danger to life. So yeah, thought the best thing to do was to not go in and get myself injured. So a little bit disappointing for me that that hasn't been turned into a nature reserve, but got some great drone footage. Hope you've enjoyed that, and the walk to the top of the quarry was quite a pleasant little country walk along the side of a stream, so enjoyed that part of it. Coming back to the car, I had to walk on the side of a busy highway. That definitely wasn't enjoyable, so I wouldn't recommend that you try this yourself unless you're going to go to the top of the quarry and back again. So this for me is a bit of a fail, however I hope you've enjoyed this short video. So I'm going to end the video up here. If you could hit the button in the bottom right hand corner and subscribe to the channel. It's free of charge, and most of you aren't subscribed to my channel, so it would help me to make more content and it would share it with a greater audience. Thanks for watching.